To defense attorney Rachel Kugel joining us now in New York.
Thank you.
Charges were brought so quickly here.
Very quickly.
And we know that this Alvin Keyser was an acquaintance because the press kept asking, you know, what's the relationship? We know an acquaintance. She had a boyfriend. This was not her boyfriend. This was someone else. But he contacted authorities this morning, and it looks like he led them to her body.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many interesting things about this case that raise some interesting questions about what happened here, and there's some facts that sort of strike me. Obviously, there's some kind of confession of his involvement because he led them to the body. So there's obviously something like that, and that's probably why we see charges so quickly. What I think is interesting is, to me, it doesn't look that it was a super planned out thing. And I say that for a few reasons. It was in the daytime. The children were home. If one was planning to do this, one would think that they would have made a better choice of timing. That no one intended, I'm sure, that those children would be in there. It's sort of a loose end, if you will. And there doesn't seem to be much planning as to where the body was going to go. It's like this haphazard trying to cover it up, and obviously not covering it up particularly well. So it strikes me, especially the daytime thing bothers me. And I wonder if it wasn't that they had some kind of altercation in the driveway and, you know, murder ensued.
And he intentionally killed her. And he has not been convicted, and he is innocent until proven guilty. Kyle, there was a mysterious interview. Ashley did it last night, and I want to replay it tonight because it could be significant. Now, a local affiliate in the area is saying that it was about 7:30 that this beautiful young woman, Terry Lynn St. John, was last spoken to, but the interview Ashley had last night may have said something different, right? Explain for us. Set this up for us.
Yeah, so we asked, we spoke with Terry Lynn's best friend. Her name is Shelby. We spoke to her last night and asked her if it's true that the last time she was heard from was 7:30 a.m. And she says no, that there was actually a call placed about 2 hours before that.
All right, now we want everybody to listen to this, but also listen to see if you hear a male voice in the background. Let's see if we can hear what they're saying. Okay, let's play it.
But this didn't happen till 7:30 in the morning, right? At least that's the last no communication anyone has?
That's not correct. The 911 phone call was made at 5:30 in the morning.
Okay, can you tell me about who made a 911 call?
It came from Terry's phone.
So what do you know about that call? Could she be heard on the phone?
Like I said in the beginning, there's not too much that we do know. Everything that's being posted and shared is pretty much all we do know at this time.
But what kind of a call was made at 5:30 in the morning? And what do you know about that call? How do you know it was Terry? Shelby, are you still there? I think we might have just lost Shelby Rose, and I sensed that she had some discomfort answering some of those questions. There was also someone in the background who she was whispering with. It sounded like a man's voice. I have no idea who that was.
Okay, Rachel, that is very, very strange.
It certainly is.
She was uncomfortable. She hung up on Ashley. Now, this person knew something.
Well,
potentially that's not out.
Yeah, I mean, we have to be careful, of course. It certainly sounds like there's something there. We don't know if she was withholding that because, you know, maybe police had told her to be careful what she says and that we're trying to not get too many details out. It could be an innocent explanation, but I certainly agree that, you know, it's a troubling few moments, for sure.
And it could be secondhand, or she could have been the dispatch officer
right.
That got the call. It could be anything.